So this is a quick video to show the mods that I'm running on my Ms Pacman vertical arcade. I'm right now I'm just testing the servo stick. I just put the servo stick in here. It was quite the challenge to put it in here because it just the Sanwa stick, the footprint is bigger than your stock stick, and like the mounting plate is bigger, plus you have that little servo button, servo motor here, and it just gets in the way, and it's like nothing fits basically if you try and install it. So you have to do modifications. You have to modify the mounting plate, you got to modify the front panel of the arcade stick, you got to modify the mounting plate of the motor or the servo motor in order to get everything to fit in here. So it's quite tight in there. Let's see if we can see. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is, kind of. Servo stick. There's the motor. There's the Sanwa with the rotating restrictor plate. So I'm testing this out. No, none of the buttons are connected, and these are temporary buttons. I'm going to be using white buttons instead of these. I might change these out too. I'm not sure if to leave this white or put a coin button here. Not entirely sure. But this is my Sanwa. Right now it's in 8-way mode. So 8-way mode, the restrictor plate is in square configuration, so you can hit the corners, right? And if you move the stick, it follows a square shape because you're allowed to hit that corner and hit both of the switches, like the up and right switch. You're able to hit that corner and hit both switches, and you can play games like you know, Donpachi, for example, right? You can play Donpachi, which is a shooter from Cave. It's an excellent shooter. So you know, very easy to play. And if this was a 4-way stick, you can only move your ship upright, left and down. I mean, up, down, left and right, yeah. So that's not ideal, right, for a shooter like this. By the way, this is an IPS screen. It is not the stock screen, so it looks absolutely stunning. And you know, for what was it, like 28 bucks shipped? It's not bad. I'll go over all of the upgrades once I'm done with the mod, but I'm putting a lot of upgrades here. That's my Pi. Here's my servo stick driver board. There's my iPack. Anyway, here's what I wanted to test out. So you see I have Donpachi there. So let's get out of there and let's go to a 4-way game like Donkey Kong, for example. And once I switch over to Donkey Kong, the servo stick should automatically switch and rotate, putting it in diamond configuration, and I should only be able to hit the cardinal directions, up, down, left, and right, and not allowed to hit the corners. So you might be able to hear it too, the little motor, once I switch over to Donkey Kong. Let's see. So did you hear that? Now, right now, it's running Donkey Kong, and my restrictor plate should be in diamond configuration, so up, left, down, and right. So you see it follows like a diamond shape instead of a square. So it only allows me to hit up, down, left, and right, and I cannot switch the two micro switches. I cannot hit that corner. Those corners are not allowed. So that's what I wanted because, as most of you probably already know, classic games like Donkey Kong, Dig Dug, Ms Pacman, the oldies, the classics, they all ran with 4-way sticks. And if you try to play a a 4-way game on an 8-way stick. Some of them just are downright just unplayable, in my opinion. For example, I think Mario, if you accidentally hit a corner, the game doesn't know what to do, and Mario is just stuck. He won't move. He won't move. So, because the game's not designed is not designed to detect when two micro switches are enabled at the same time. So it's just stuck. In games like Ms Pacman, trying to do the turn the corners and stuff like that, and just make turns becomes a bit more challenging, more difficult, and the feel of it is just not as how we are used to. So there you go. Now, if I go back to the menu, this should go back to 8-way. So it'll only go to 4-way if I go into a 4-way game automatically. I don't have to do anything. It's automatic. The Pi already knows which games are 4-way and which are 8-way. And if it detects that I'm running at a 4-way game, it will automatically tell my little driver board, move my stick to 4-way mode, and it will do so. So if I leave the game back to the menu, there you go. It's back to 8-way. So this is a square gate, and it allows me to hit the corner. So there you go. As I finish mounting and putting the mods up and finishing this cabinet up, I'll make another video just kind of showcasing everything that I did to this and all the mods. There you go. All right. Peace.